We gotta keep that same energy. Let's go. There's a lot of clowns in boxing. There's a lot of clowns in boxing. We're finna talk about them all. Salute to you, family. ISMO. Salute everybody. Salute everybody in the chat. And we're just gonna talk some boxing because that's what I love. I love boxing. CJLL, worst spicy boxing. That's Miss Spicy Boxing. Salute to Miss Spicy Boxing wherever you are. And if you need your cheeks bust, just give me a call because that's what they call me. The landlord is the cheek buster. That's what I do. I mean, come on, let's talk to him. Salute to Miss Spicy Boxing wherever you are. Salute to you. Because, we keep that same energy with Miss Spicy Boxing. That's what we're doing. Let's go. Come on in. No boxing, no life. Salute to you, family. Salute. Let's go. Let's go. Salute. Oh, man. I want to talk about one of my favorite topics, and that's Floyd. Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather on DAZN. Leonard Hot Dog Nose Ellerbe. These clowns was hating on Canelo Alvarez, talking about Canelo, trashing the man. Oh, he's fighting on DAZN. He's fighting on DAZN. Real boxers don't fight on DAZN. You remember? So I'm gonna take you back in time. You remember when Floyd Mayweather said real fighters don't fight on DAZN? He dissed Canelo. Real fighters don't fight on an app. He dissed Canelo. Talked all this trash. Now his dumb ass is over on DAZN. After all that Canelo Alvarez hate, you on DAZN fighting a truck driver. But you had the nerve to hate on this man. I mean, how you hating on a man about his network? I mean, I don't even understand that. And look, all the Floyd, all of these Floyd, cheerleaders, all of these Floyd fanboys, all of these Floyd guys that want their cheek bust by Floyd, like Ego, Dante, Akai. None of these guys want to talk about Floyd fighting on DAZN because they all diss DAZN. They all trash DAZN because they say, oh, Floyd trashing DAZN, so we should trash DAZN. Okay, now Floyd fighting on DAZN, they ain't got nothing to say. They ain't got nothing. They sit up there looking like a bunch of dumbasses with nothing to say. So your daddy said DAZN sucks. Your daddy dissed Canelo, so you follow his lead. And so now he's on there, and you ain't got nothing to say. You ain't got nothing to say. Boxing Ego's a clown. Because now, I'm going to tell you this, Boxing Ego don't keep that same energy. Where's all that DAZN hate now that Floyd is over there? Where is it? He ain't got one video on this. One video. He has no videos on this. How many videos Ego got on Floyd Mayweather going to DAZN? Zero. But this guy got videos on Errol Spence nuts. He got him on Deontay Wilder's ass. He got him on all these other topics. But you don't have one video on Floyd Mayweather going to DAZN looking like a damn hypocrite for hating on Canelo Alvarez for fighting on DAZN. Come on, man. Come on. All I'm saying is, where's that same energy? Where's that same energy? And don't get me started on Dante's big, fat, stinking, greasy, ugly, big breast cheeseburger nation. He ain't got one video on Floyd fighting on DAZN. Once again, another channel. All these videos about hating on Canelo every 10 minutes, but none of these guys want to keep the same energy with Floyd fighting on DAZN. None of them. Not one. Not one. Not one. Not one. All I'm saying is, why don't these guys talk about this? Why is this not being addressed? That's all I'm saying. These guys don't want to keep the same energy. And look, and these are what you call network fanboys. Network fanboys. The wall's closing in on Ego. Floyd fighting on DAZN. The wall's closing in on Ego. It's closing in on Dante. They don't know what to do. They fighting on DAZN. Now you can't fanboy for the PBC because your God, Floyd Mayweather, is fighting on DAZN. So now you can't even trash DAZN because your God is over there fighting a truck driver. Now you have nothing to say. This is your king? That guy's over here fighting truck drivers? That's your king? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. These guys are haters, man. These guys are haters. And I just find it so funny that they're all quiet now. They have nothing else to say. They got their thumb up their ass. They have nothing to say about this. Keep the same energy. Speak on this, man. Salute to my brother, Dante's. High cholesterol nation. I appreciate the love and support. Oh, my God. That picture looks ridiculous. That looked like Dante at his house heating up a big hot steaming plate of dookie. Because look at him. Box top. I see him. I see you, Dante. And he says, Showtime Boxing is going to be dead soon. Ego is quiet. I mean, look, I'm going to tell you this. That it makes you wonder what's going on. It makes you wonder what's going on. It makes you wonder what's going on. I mean, why is it? What's going on? I mean, come on. So you have these guys. We're waiting on the Spence Crawford. We're waiting on the Spence Crawford. Floyd fighting on DAZN. And you remember Leonard Hot Dog Nose Ellerbe said, oh, we will never send a fighter over to DAZN. They'll never fight on that. You remember Floyd said Canelo was fighting on DAZN. I never seen that. Real fighters don't fight on DAZN. Real fighters don't fight on DAZN. That's what they said. I didn't say this. Floyd said this. Floyd said real fighters don't fight on DAZN. So Floyd, why are you fighting on DAZN? I guess you're not a real fighter. I guess you're not a real fighter. That's all I'm saying. Come on now. Come on now. Where are all these network fanboys? All of these guys that are in here praising these networks and all of this. I never even understood a network fanboys. You slapping your own ass happy that Floyd is supporting the PBC? I don't give a damn who Floyd support. I just want to see the best fight the best, and I don't care what network they're on. That's the problem with these guys. These guys are not boxing fans. That's all. These guys are not boxing fans. They're not. They want to see Tank Davis knock out cherry pick after cherry pick on PBC, on Showtime, on Fox, wherever they put him at. That's all they want to see. They want to applaud and praise that and be hard on everybody else. They never talk about Tank ducking Vasil Lomachenko for years. You would act like that never even happened. You would act like that never even happened. Of course they wouldn't. I don't know if you heard this. Abel Sanchez came out and said Jamal Charlo and Demetrius Andrade, these guys are looking for a payday. Salute, Cam. Greetings to Ireland. He says Jamal Charlo, Demetrius Andrade, these guys looking for a payday. So I'm gonna ask you this. They're always dissing Canelo. They're always dissing elite fighters. They're always saying he's overrated and overhyped. So Jamal Charlo, his resume. This man is in his prime and he's accomplished really nothing. No elite fighters beaten. Demetrius Andrade, in his prime, accomplished nothing. Beat no elite fighters. You cannot keep blaming that on everybody else. They have to be held accountable. They're looking for money. They're looking for money. They want a payday. But you get mad when Canelo says it. You get mad when he says these guys looking for it. They are looking for a payday. What else are they looking for? They're not looking for legacy. If they were looking for legacy, they would have fought each other. They would have fought everybody else. They would have been fearless. Jamal Charlo is a pussycat. He's not fearless. Demetrius Andrade is overrated. He's not fearless. This man pulls out of more fights than I pull out of my girl. So how are you fearless? And these are your kings? These are the guys you look up to? These are the guys you want to represent boxing? These guys? Guys fighting once a year? Guys fighting 2 times every 2 years? These are your kings? This is who's supposed to carry boxing? I will never understand these guys. I will never understand these guys. like pumping these guys up. Oh, this guy's ducking this guy. That guy's ducking this guy. Okay, so who's Andrade ducking? Who's Charlo ducking? We talk about Janabek. Everybody get real quiet. Oh, he don't have to fight Janabek. Jamal Charlo don't have to unify with nobody. I mean, come on. You guys are protecting these grown men in their vaginas. What kind of fan are you? You're not a boxing fan. You're a fanboy. Because anybody that truly loves boxing simply want to see all these guys get it on. No, what these guys want to do is Canelo, he got to beat 20 guys in a row. I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you this little soliloquy I got on Canelo. Hold on. Before I give it to you, let me shout out to my brother Jack, the Kodo fan Nuff. Salute to you, family. I appreciate the love and support. And he says, John Ryder versus Zach Parker is ready. Your thoughts? I think that's going to be a great fight. I mean, I might edge John Ryder. John Ryder's been doing a lot. He's been very competitive at the division. I don't know what Zach Parker is yet. So we'll see how good Zach Parker really is when he fights John Ryder. Is he going to blow him out the water, or is he going to take an L? That's actually a tremendous fight, and I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to see how it goes out. Salute to Alaska John Doe. Salute to Jack. And look, I'm just telling you, that's going to be a pretty good fight, pretty interesting fight. I just want to see how it works out. John Ryder, Zach Parker, both looking for their shot. Both of these guys looking to step up, so I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to see it. Juan Ortiz said John Ryder lost to Fielding. John Ryder also beat Danny Jacobs. I don't know if you know that. John Ryder also had a very competitive fight with Callum Smith. I don't know if you know that either. See, this is what we're talking about. You got to understand boxing. And a lot of these guys don't understand boxing. A lot of these guys are just talking trash with no knowledge of what boxing is. That's all I'm saying. So we got to keep the same energy. That's all we got to do. But I'm going to tell you this. Here's the interesting thing. Here's the interesting thing. This is my soliloquy about Canelo. This is what people don't understand. This is what they don't understand about Canelo. If Canelo Alvarez fights anybody next, they're going to say he's ducking somebody else. If he fights Dimitri Bivol, they're going to say he's ducking Benavidez. If he fights Benavidez, they're going to say he's ducking Bivol. If he fights Charlo, they're going to say he's ducking somebody else. If he fights somebody else, they're going to say he's ducking Charlo. No matter who Canelo fights, they're going to say he's ducking somebody. That's the way it works. They absolutely hate this man. They don't want to see it. And look, and you can't do that, man. You can't hate on greatness. That's why I don't like these clowns. Anytime I hear somebody saying Canelo ducking somebody, they're a clown. This man is taking challenge after challenge, and you're sitting up here sitting on undisputed. It don't make any sense. My brother says, Jesus says, Ellerbe's trash for boxing. Leonard Ellerbe has a hot dog nose, and he's sitting up here talking all this trash about their fighters don't go to the zone, but Floyd's on the zone. Trashing Canelo for being on the zone, but your daddy Floyd's on the zone. You know, the same Floyd that you were rubbing Vaseline all of his chest and his neck. What kind of man are you, Leonard? What kind of man are you, Leonard? Make it make sense. My brother, no boxing, no life. Salute to you, family. Salute. He says, rumor has it, Tank and Garcia is on for December 10th. December 10th. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this about this fight. If Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis actually happens on December 10th, that'll be fantastic for boxing. This is what boxing fans want to see. They want to see fights where you don't know who's going to win. They want to see fights where either guy can win. They want to see fights where guys stop talking for once and actually challenge themselves. Because we don't know how good Ryan Garcia is. But we also don't know how good Tank Davis is. We've seen both of these guys look good. We've seen them both look strong. But we've also seen both of them look bad. Either guy can win this fight. If anybody telling you that Tank blows out Ryan or Ryan blows out Tank, they don't know nothing about boxing. We need to see both of these guys challenge. And this is the first big challenge for both of these guys. This will be a great fight. I don't know if it's going to happen. I'm not confirming it, but it looks like everybody's talking about it. I agree. I think it's a 50-50 fight. I really want to see the fight because I think it needs to happen. I mean, you got to think about it. Tank Davis has been fighting nobodies his whole career. He's been fighting his baby mama, allegedly. I mean, the guy's out here fighting everybody but the elite fighters. So at the end of the day, I just want to see these guys step in and fight the best. Is that so wrong to watch the best fight the best? To want to see the best fight the best? Is that big of a deal? Is that big of a problem? Come on, man. Come on, man. This guy walking around here with the damn Burger King belt. The Burger King belt. Come on, man. Come on. And you got guys sitting up here telling me that Tank Davis is pound for pound with a Burger King belt. He's a pound for pound fighter fighting cherry picks on pay-per-view. That makes you a pound for pound fighter? Maybe you guys don't understand what boxing truly is or how boxing works. You're not pound for pound by fighting cherry picks on pay-per-view. You're not pound for pound by fighting for the Burger King belt. That does not make you a pound for pound elite fighter. I'm sorry, it does not. I mean, let's just be real about it. I'm happy the fact that Tank is going to risk his O against Ryan. I'm happy that Ryan's going to risk his O against Tank. I just want to see it. I just want to see it. Salute to my brother Dan in the building. Salute to my brother Dan in the building. My brother Joseph says Ego and Dante are really quiet today. This is why Ego and Dante quiet. Because they don't want to talk about Floyd Mayweather fighting on DAZN. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about it. Leonard Ellerbe's hot dog nose needs some mustard right now because he don't know what to say about his daddy, Floyd Mayweather, fighting on DAZN. You remember when Floyd said, Floyd said, hey, you know, he told Canelo Alvarez, this is what Floyd Mayweather told Canelo Alvarez. He said, real fighters don't fight on DAZN. But now his stupid ass is fighting on DAZN. Now he has nothing to say. No criticisms, no nothing. You fighting a plumber on DAZN. Now you have nothing to say. Now you have nothing to say. That's what I'm saying. Somebody get some mustard for Leonard Hot Dog Nose Ellerbe. Somebody get this clown some mustard. Sitting up here hating on Canelo Alvarez, but you sitting up here fighting on DAZN. Come on. Get this man a wet wipe. Get this man a wet wipe. Wipe off your vagina. Get this man a wet wipe. Come on, man. Leonard Hot Dog Nose Ellerbe. Floyd. Come on, Floyd. You want to diss Canelo for fighting on DAZN? Keep the same energy. You said real fighters don't fight on DAZN, but you got your sorry, stinking, ugly, stupid ass on DAZN. Come on, man. I hope you didn't think that I was going to let this slide. I hope you didn't think. You know, I set up this live. I'm going to tell you why I set up this live. I was busting some cheeks. Then I said, no, hey, you got to get up off me, girl. I got to go live and check Leonard Hot Dog Nose Ellerbe. The people need to hear the truth. So I hope you know that I stopped cheek busting just for this. Just to flame their sorry, ugly, stinking, goofy ass. I did this because this is what I do. Those cheeks are going to be there. Those cheeks are going to be there. This is what we talking about. This is what we talking about. We don't take no prisoners over here on the IBFP. Salute to my brother Black and Brown Boxing in the building. Oh my God, this is my dog. And I'm going to send out a channel alert to anybody that's dissing Black and Brown. You got to come see me. If you got a problem with Black and Brown, you got to come see me. And I'm going to tell you, I don't have no standards. I'm going to talk bad about your mama, your sister, your daughter, your auntie, your uncle, your dead grandma. I'm not going to hold any standards for you. If you diss my brother, you're dissing me, and you know what it is. My brother Black and Brown, salute to you, family. Thanks so much for the love. And if you haven't subscribed to Black and Brown Boxing, please go subscribe. And don't forget, it's Free Smoke Friday tonight. Check the channel. It's going to be live and lit as always. And my brother says, teach them boxing, Nuke. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to teach boxing, but everybody don't want to learn. Everybody don't want to know the truth. You see Boxing Ego real quiet over there. Don't want to talk about his daddy Floyd on DAZN. You see Dante's big, fat, greasy, breast stinking nation over there. Don't want to talk about his daddy on DAZN. Floyd Mayweather. Floyd said real fighters don't fight on DAZN, but he got his sorry ass on DAZN. They're quick to hate on Canelo, but they won't say it or keep that same energy for Floyd. That's how you know they're racist. That's how you know they're biased. That's how you know, because they don't keep that same energy. That's all it is. Keep the same energy. Because this man got the complexion for the protection, I believe is what they say. Say they want to protect Floyd because of his skin color. They don't want to keep the same energy. But everything Canelo does is highly criticized. is highly blasted. Oh, he's trash for this. He's trash for that. But they don't want to keep that same energy with their Floyd. I mean, you got to think about it. They criticize everything Canelo does. They criticize his physique, his diet, what clothes he wears into the weigh-in. They talk about his pajamas. And here's the funny thing. Floyd never had a beard his whole life, right? So Floyd goes, sees a doctor. They pull hair off of his ass and glue it to his face. And they still gloss over this. They don't even want to talk about the hair that's glued to his face that they took from his ass. They ignore all of this just to hate and talk about Canelo. What kind of guys are these? These guys are not men. They have no bolas. What kind of men are these? My God, man. My God. These men need a wet wipe for their vagina. I mean, come on. Every time Canelo Alvarez is about to walk out to the ring, they clench their asshole. What kind of man does this? What kind of man does this? These guys aren't men. And there's other channels out there with nose rings, be faking car accidents. These guys out here talking crazy to protect fighters. What kind of guy want to protect a guy like Demetrius Andrade, who's never fought a world champion, who's never fought an elite fighter, but you swear every time he pulled out of a fight, it wasn't his fault. Man, sit your dumb ass down. I ain't taking no prisoners for nobody. And if anybody wants to smoke, you know where to come get it. You know where to come get it, because I guarantee you, you bring your sorry stinking ass over here to the IBFP, I'm destroying your channels. That's all I'm saying. Your channel will no longer exist. You see what happened to Southpaw? You see what happened to Southpaw? I sent that man straight to hell, body bagged his ass the entire life. Come on, you don't want that smoke? Whoever's asking for the smoke, who's ever sending sneak disses, whoever has something to say, find your nuts and come say it to the landlord, because you can come and get that smoke. My brother Jin Ryu, salute to you, family. He says, Tank the quarter pounder for a quarter pound BK champ. This is what I'm talking about. This man has the Burger King belt. And Tank Davis is their king? Tank Davis is their king? How is this guy your king? A guy who fights cherry pick on pay-per-view. But you say, oh, Ryan Garcia sucks. Ryan Garcia's trash. Okay, so Ryan Garcia sucks and he's trash. But what is Tank doing? What are we talking about here? Tank could literally have fought any of these guys. Come on, man. These guys are holding fighters nuts. And we don't do that over here on the IBFP. We keep that same energy with everybody. We keep that same energy with everybody. Too many of these guys are casuals. Too many of the guys don't know anything about boxing. My brother, No Boxing, No Life says IBFP versus DBN would be legendary. I'm going to tell you how a debate would go with me and the DBN. This is how a debate will go. We would start debating, and I would start spitting facts, and DBN would take a cheeseburger break because he's going to get overheated. He ain't going to know what to say. He's going to have a hard time locating his nuts. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. He's going to panic. He's not going to know where to go, what to do when he's cornered with all these facts. Because the first thing I got to ask DBN is, so you say Canelo Alvarez, you know, the guy's a ducker, a coward, a fraud, all of this, right? So what is Andrade? What is Charlo? Why are these guys don't have better legacies than Canelo, since they're better fighters, right? Since Canelo's running and ducking, why do these guys not have better legacies than Canelo? He can't answer that. And then he's going to turn around and say, oh, it's Canelo's fault. How's it Canelo's fault? Canelo don't manage their career. He's not their manager. He's not their promoter. It's not his job to get them fights. See, that's what I'm saying. Guys want to blame Canelo for everything. Man, it's hot today. That's Canelo's fault for ducking. I mean, my God, these guys are coochies. Somebody get Dante a wet wipe for his second, third, and fourth chin. Come on, man. Let's be honest. My brother Plutonium says Leonard Ellerbe domes up Floyd with his nostrils. Oh, my God. Please don't say that. Please don't say that. Please don't say that. Please don't say that. I mean, come on. You know, this is why I know DBN won't debate me, because DBN the same dude that go to the bathroom and can't see his own privates. He can't see his gut in a way. I mean, come on. You don't even know what you're doing. My brother Giovanni says, I stopped talking to my cousin Emmanuel because he said Janabek kills Canelo. Can you body bag that dumbass? I like Janabek. I see Andrade ran from that smoke, but make no mistake, Canelo Alvarez is no Demetrius Andrade. Based on what fight? Based on what have you seen from Janabek to make him think that he kills Canelo? He has nothing to believe that, nothing to say. These guys are fanboys. They're just hoping. See, these are what we call hope fans. They hope that this guy can beat Canelo. They hope that that guy can beat Canelo. These are nothing but hope fans. They're just hoping that this guy can do it. They're hoping that that guy can do it. That's all they do. All they do is hope, hope, hope. That's what I'm saying. It's just nothing but hope. They hope Canelo loses every fight, but they be the first one tuned in every fight he fights. They say, oh, Canelo's fighting trash. Canelo's not doing this. Canelo's not doing that. Be the first one to turn on the Canelo Alvarez fight. Be the first one to be like, man, that was a crazy knockout from Canelo. And these guys are really fans. Really fans. Really fans. My brother said Janabek is definitely skills, but we don't know how good he is yet. Everyone looks unbeatable against D-level fighters. That's what I'm trying to say. Look at Demetrius Andrade. Spent his whole career fighting D-level fighters. Of course, he looks like a killer, but he's not even knocking these guys out. But even if he's not, who cares? They're still D-level fighters. What is he doing? What is he doing? Show me something. Make me believe in you. Make me believe in you. Come on. Come on. That's all I want to see. That's all I want to see. I mean, you see guys out here ruining their own legacies, and you see these channels out here pumping them up, saying, no, believe in these guys. They're not duckers. They're not cowards. They're not frauds. I mean, come on. We don't do that. We keep the same energy. We keep the same energy. I'm tired of seeing these guys want to keep their oath. I'm tired of seeing guys want to protect their record. That comes from Floyd Mayweather. The guy always want to pick a guy at the right time. Not when they're at their best, not when they're in their prime, not when they're a world champion, not when they look great, but when they're not at their best. Come on. Come on. Hold on. My brother Loco 323 Fool says Plant versus Dirrell. Plant versus Dirrell. That's an interesting fight. I'm going to go with Caleb Plant. He should clearly, easily win that fight. He's a better boxer. If Dirrell gives him a hard time, he must have serious brain damage from after what Canelo did to him. I would have to assume Caleb Plant clearly wins that fight. I would have to assume that Caleb Plant goes in there and dominates Dirrell. That's what I'm expecting, a dominant performance from Caleb Plant. He should school him, make it look easy. If this is a close fight, something's wrong with Caleb Plant from that Canelo Alvarez ass whooping. That's all I'm going to say. That's my thoughts on that. My brother Black and Brown said Jamal Charlo and Demetrius Andrade career on life support. And that's the absolute truth. These guys' careers on life support. I mean, these guys' resumes are doo-doo butter, but it's everybody else's fault, not theirs. When are you going to hold these fighters accountable for their mistakes, their decisions? Come on now. And why is everybody trying to compare guys like this to Canelo every 10 minutes? Look at Canelo, Andrade, Charlie. Stop putting these guys in the same stratosphere as Canelo Alvarez. That's the problem with these guys. Stop. These guys ain't did nothing to make them to be on the same level as Canelo. Stop doing that. You make yourself look stupid. You really do. Stop doing that. My brother Andre's Movement says, hardworking channel, not afraid to do the research, is the IBFP. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate the love and support of the channel. I appreciate that, my brother. Salute to my brother Sam Shaw as well. Salute to you, family. Salute, family. I appreciate the love. That's all I'm saying, man. It's too many of these guys. It's too many of these guys. We need Leonard Ellerbe versus Eddie Hearn. We definitely do need that. I got Eddie Hearn by third round knockout. I got Eddie Hearn by third round knockout. See, that's what we do here at the IBFP. A lot of people ask me, why did you start this channel? Why do you talk about boxing? I'm going to tell you why I started this channel, and a lot of people maybe don't understand it. This is why I started this channel. Because every boxing channel I heard was all talking racism. They were only picking fighters because of what they look like or where they come from. They were not picking guys. They were not even speaking facts. Dante was the biggest channel around when I came into this boxing game, and I was like, what is he talking about? This guy's over there getting his black back blown out in Asia. I mean, the guy's a fanboy. He's a big, fat-ass, sloppy fanboy. And this guy's not talking boxing. Ego is absolutely garbage. I mean, if you want to hear a garbage boxing analysis, you go to that guy. This guy singing through half the videos. We working. Oh, like nobody want to hear this trash. We came for a boxing analysis. Oh my God, look at Errol Spence's nipples. Oh my God, look at Deontay Wilder's chest. Oh my God, look at Andre Ward's bicep. Oh my God, like ego, stop, bro. I get it. You like these guys. That's fun. Do that on your own time. People don't want to hear these biased, trash ass takes, and they don't want to hear you dissect a grown man's body. People want to talk boxing honestly, unbiasedly, and objectively. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of people sneak this and hate on me, and this is why. Because I say things they don't like to hear. I say things that they don't want to hear. I make them feel uncomfortable. They'll subscribe to me one minute and unsubscribe to me the next. I've had a fan come and subscribe to me. This happened thousands of times. I've had a fan subscribe to me one day and say, oh, man, you're speaking facts. And then the next day, like I'll say something about Deontay Wilder. They'll subscribe and say, man, you speaking facts. You talking true facts. Then I'll say something about Spence Crawford. And they say, man, you keep speaking facts. And they'll be like, yeah. And then I'll say, oh, Canelo Alvarez running boxing. No, he's not. He's a ducker and a coward. Unsubscribe. I can't believe you would say that. So I'm speaking facts on everybody but Canelo. So I'm going to make an exception with Canelo. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, I can't even keep it real because these guys are such dumbasses. These guys are fanboys. Stop letting your bias get in the way of the truth. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. I mean, we got to be real about it. Absolutely, Black and Brown. Canelo put these dudes in the dirt and didn't even have to fight them. Andrade, Charlo, but people sitting up here keep bringing this up. Stop it. My brother, no boxing, no life, says Virgil. And look, Stanionis, who you got? I gotta say, I got Virgil Ortiz by knockout, and Virgil tried to get that fight done, so I'm hoping that it's getting done now. Virgil Ortiz is another level, 100% knockout rate, undefeated. The guy is hungry for every fight. The guy comes to fight. He's fearless. He's free smoke. He only want to fight the best. This is why I love Virgil Ortiz. This is what you need in boxing. A guy that's not trying to protect his O. A guy that's trying to fight everybody. A guy that's always in the gym looking to improve and to get better. A guy that's hungry for greatness. That's what I see when I see Virgil Ortiz. That's what I see when I see Bam Rodriguez, Shakur Stevenson, these young guys. I like this. I appreciate this. This is what I see when I see these type of fighters. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Absolutely. Boxing is full of racism now. That every channel you go to, these guys got some kind of racist narrative. And if you say anything, they're going to be like, oh no, but you're racist for this guy. I don't understand this. I've had channels like John and Bruce and the UGC, all these trash ass channels try to diss me, Southpaw. And these guys, the first thing they'll say is, oh, you're a fanboy for Canelo. You're racist for Mexican boxers. So you're going to try to project your racism on me? I've never said anything racist. But these guys are on here every day talking about how black fighters are better. Black fighters are unbeatable. Just blatantly racist. Dumbest racist things I've ever seen. I keep the same energy with everybody. And if you don't believe me, if you think I'm lying, go back and watch my channel. That's all you have to do. Go back and watch my channel. All the receipts are there. All the receipts are there. You don't want to do your homework. That's really what you don't want to do your homework. You don't want to, when you don't want to do your homework, you don't want to see the truth. That's all it is. Just like when the milkman was smashing your mama, you didn't want to see it for what it was. You wanted to live in a lie. You want to be told the lie. The milkman was smashing your mama. The cable guy was smashing your mama. Your mama was getting a train ran on her. And at the end of the day, you don't know who your daddy is. This is what this really comes down to. Don't come on to the IBFP and be mad at me because everybody running through your girl on the block. Don't be mad at me. I'm not. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to at least tell you something about boxing. Get your mind off of it. Come on, man. Come on, man. My brother Bling says, Mayor versus Baumgardner, who you got to build up to this fight has been great. Could be fireworks. I actually think that's a 50-50 fight. Both of those women are absolutely stunning, beautiful. Big shout out to Alicia Baumgardner. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's a beautiful woman. And I'm going to tell you this, that's a 50-50 fight. I could literally see it going each way. But it don't matter who wins, I win, because I'm going to be watching that fight, enjoying every single second of it. I enjoy every second of the buildup. Beautiful ladies, much love and support. The IBFP loves you ladies. Trust me, the IBFP loves you ladies. And that is no lie. That is no mistake. The IBFP absolutely loves the ladies. And that is what it is. Come on, man. Oh my God. MBK Diablo says, somebody told me that David Benavidez is ducking Demetrius Andrade. What? What? I mean, so if you're saying that David Benavidez is ducking Demetrius Andrade, right? If this is what they're saying, is that David Benavidez is ducking Demetrius Andrade, what contract did he turn down? What offer did he turn down? You got to have something other than your feelings to say that somebody's ducking somebody. Too many guys like to throw out that ducking. Oh, he's ducking. Oh, he's ducking. What offer was turned down? What offer was rejected? What happened? Tell me what happened. How is he ducking? I need some proof. How is he ducking? These guys are literally saying that they want to make the fight. How is he ducking? These guys are really trying to push for the fight. How is he ducking? So I hate to say it, whoever told you that Benavidez was ducking Andre lied to you. That's a damn lie. Because there's absolutely no proof, no evidence to suggest that David Benavidez is ducking Demetrius Andrade. None. None. I just none. These guys are in their feelings. These guys are in their feelings. And that's all it is. Because men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.